Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa. This is Moments with Melissa, and I am so excited you're here. Thanks for clicking on my video, and let's get right into the moment. All right, y'all. So, at the current moment and current stage in my life, I've been going through a lot of different things. I mean, 2020, we can talk about this forever and a day. But one thing I just want to talk about today is really emphasizing the importance of taking the time to really get to know yourself. I think one thing about me living in this single season that I'm in, I am enjoying it for the first time, I think, in all of my years of living. I've been living now for 26 years. So it has been good. I think I've had more downs and ups sometimes when it comes to my relationship with myself and I guess the relationships that I expect to have with other people. So I just wanted to kind of delve into that today and really encourage someone who needs it, because for me, I'm very passionate about self-esteem, making sure that the women around me feel empowered and confident in who they are and what the Lord has called them to be and do. And in that, we can talk about our single season because it's everyone's favorite, right? We love to talk about it. Single ladies, where you at? But I just wanted to kind of come on here and highlight my after, because my before was being unhappy, being discontent in the season of singleness. But at this point in time, I truly am in a peaceful state. I want to say content, but I think that, I don't know, I don't think that's a good enough word, a good enough justification for where I'm at right now. I am content. I just said that was not a good number. I am at a really good place in my life currently. I have truly been challenged this year in several different ways, but since this video is just about singleness relationship, I will highlight that for now. It's been a roller coaster. The past few relationships that I have been in personally have been some of the most destructive and devastating in my entire life. I have been walked all over, used, you name it, and been to the lowest point in my life. Just not seeing myself as I should, being at a place where I would just literally settle for not whatever, but settle for less than what I truly deserve because I didn't believe that I deserved it. And the reasoning for that was because I was interacting with these men who would treat me that way. And so when you're treated a certain way, I don't know, it sounds strange, but you get used to it. And so you vie for their attention to just give you even like an inch, a crumble more of their attention, a crumble more of their affection is something that I would go to extremes to have. And that was just a detrimental place to be in my lifetime because, golly, these are human beings. And to go to the lengths where you're putting them as little g gods in your life is just not a healthy place. And so I really want to talk to the women who struggle in this same area and do this same thing, because I just want you to know I have been where you have been, and I understand why you feel the way that you feel. But what I also want you to understand is that there is healthy relationship on the other side of this, and it starts with you. It has absolutely nothing to do with anyone outside of you. It starts with you. You have to get to a place where you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, where you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I deserve better. I know I can do better, and I know I want more for myself and for my life. So I'm going to take the steps to achieve that and get to that place. And so for me, what that looked like was getting rid of all of the dusties in my life, meaning the men who were in my life at the time, and not actively pursuing any of them. And that's the thing. When you take time for yourself to really focus on you, of course, that's whenever a million men want to come your way. But when you ready, where they at, right? But I really just, I knew I needed this space for myself to know who I was, because somewhere along the road when I was chasing after these men, I lost my own self. And so when I'm chasing after these men, I'm trying to be everything that they expect me to be, as opposed to just even knowing who I was, period. And that was not a good time. And I will say it's tough. It's not something that you just get over in a day, a week, a month, a couple months. It takes time. And so what I want you to do is just to remember to be patient with yourself. And also write down, for me, I like to journal. However you do it the way you want to. I like to journal. For me, I had to write down what I expected to get out of this, what I wanted for myself, a future self, a more confident, a more fulfilled, a more happy version of myself. And on those days when I wanted to give up, when I wanted to go back, when I wanted to just revert to that old side of me, I dug down deep and then also opened up my journal and reread why I did what I did. And I'm so grateful for that time now, because I will tell y'all, like, the battle is only uphill. There's no like smooth going. It's just soup, soup, soup. Next difficulty, next difficulty, next difficulty. Because anytime you're going to grow, it's never a fun experience. I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, yeah, it's joy and I'm wonderful and I had a great old time, because I didn't. I really didn't. And all I can say is, although it was not joyful getting through that, on where I'm at today in this very present moment, it is so beyond worth it. It is so beyond digging and doing the work now so you can reap the benefits of that future self later. Just think of her, care about her enough, care about you, and her is you, right? Her is you. Care about her enough to really just come to the end of yourself. Sit at the face of the Lord, pray and ask, Jesus, please heal me in these areas that I am lacking, because I am lacking and I'm at my wit's end and I cannot keep going the way that I'm going, because all I keep on doing is hitting my head up against the wall, and I'm tired, Lord. Tired. The Lord says to give him, he says, come to me, those who are heavy laden, and I will make your burdens light. He will make your burdens light. I have never had anyone do me like Jesus. I'm serious. No one in this world will ever be able to touch or replace that relationship that you have with God. So if you find yourself in this same situation as myself, that would be my number one recommendation, is just to find your way back to the Lord, because he's never truly left you. He never will. You may have had quieter seasons from him where you didn't hear from him, so to speak, but he's always speaking, and he's there even now. Even in this video, he has led you to it because he wants to have a relationship with you, because he cares about even the dirtiest, darkest, and most disgusting parts of you. He wants it all. And he's going to take that, transform you into a new being, one who is deserving of love, no matter what has happened up until this point, one who is deserving of joy and peace and contentment and all of the good things in life. And although all of the good things in life are what you deserve, in life, it's just going to be tough. Because you're facing these battles, it is prepping you for what's next. It is prepping you for what your testimony is going to be, to help others. And that starts with you. You can't fill someone else from an empty cup. You've got to fill yourself up first. And then give from your overflow. That's one thing I will also highlight. Only give from your overflow. I'm a giver, I'm a lover, I love to help others. But when you're giving on E, guys, you got nothing for you. So really take this time and love you. I know if you know your love language, have you ever thought about using your love language on yourself? I know a lot of times we wait to find that significant other or whatever and tell them what our love languages are and just expect them to be and do all of those things instantly, but that's just not how it works. That's just not how it works. And when you, I'm telling you, it's almost addicting. When you start to really, truly love yourself, and it's more than just like, oh, girl, I'm going to go take myself to get my nails done. I'm going to go take myself to go get a massage. Do all of those things, yes. But it's not just that. You can love yourself in the little things. I promised myself that I would get up and I would go to the gym. For me. Not because I'm trying to look good for somebody else. For me. And when you keep that promise to yourself by getting up early to go to the gym, that is showing self-care. That is showing yourself love. Do stuff that is just going to make you fall in love with yourself again. And then as you go throughout this journey, you start to see the things that you will take and the things that you won't take. And that, my friend, is where the power lies. When you start to realize, you know what, I love me better than you love me, these men are going to have to level up. And then your expectations are going to level up. And then, therefore, you're going to find the love that you were supposed to have from the beginning, but you were settling for these dusties because what you feel about yourself on the inside is going to come outside. And that is what's going to be attracted to you and what you will be attracted to, sadly, but it's true. And you know it. That's why you're watching this. And you're like, dang, she's right. Yeah. And it may come off tough or like rude or whatever, but it's because I care so much and because I know exactly what you are going through that I'm so passionate about sharing this, because y'all, on this side, it is so much better, so much greater. And I just can't even highlight that enough. I would have to just go into a whole nother video about this. And please let me know if I should extend on any of these points that I've made today, but I'm just going to finish up by saying, you're worth loving yourself enough. You're worth discovering yourself enough, because if your goal is to be a wife, a mother, whatever, you are going to have to give from your overflow. You cannot expect to be a healthy representation of what you should be if you are not healthy. Okay? If you are not healthy. And the only one who's going to pay for that is going to be your future family. And I know you don't want that, right? Your parents do the best that they can do, but if you don't do the inner work and work on yourself now, it is going to be so tough to attract the right partner and so tough to give what you want to give to the level you want to give it when you just don't have it. Simply put. I love you ladies so much. Thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and also share this with another lady if you think that this could speak to her life as well. Let me know in the comments where you're at in your self-love journey. I'd love for us to connect. So thank you so much, ladies, and I will catch up with you later.